Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Digital Trade, and in this video we'll be taking a look at one of Excel most important functions, and that is the pivot table. Now if you go to your insert menu, and then if you click on insert menu, you see this function pivot table, and that's what I'll be looking at today. And if you look at this data set that we're going to use, I have the order ID, order date, the order quantity, the sales, the ship mode, profit, unit price, customer name, and all the other rest. Now what is pivot table? Now pivot table is a powerful tool that allow you to summarize and analyze large data set more easily and quickly. So in essence, pivot table is a data summarization tool, and some of the usefulness is that you can use pivot table for data summarization. It doesn't matter the largeness of the data set, you can use pivot table to summarize it. Then it is used for analysis. You can use it to analyze data. It can be used for data visualization. It is flexible in the sense that you don't have to write complex formulas and all the rest. And of course, it is efficient. So let's quickly look at this data is about, we highlight down, it's about 1000. The data that we want to use pivot table to analyze, about 1000, and is the record of a company. And looking at this data will be answering this question, analyzing the data, answering all these questions using pivot table. So let's go. Now let's start with the first question. I'm going to have the solutions here. So the first question says, what is the total sales revenue for each product category? So what you have to do is that just click on the cell where you want your pivot table to appear, then go to the insert tab and then click on pivot table, and then you see that your data is everything is automatically captured by Excel. So we are having our data on existing worksheet. You can also have it on new worksheet. So let's have it on existing worksheet, and then you click OK, and then this box will pop up for you. Now what we want to do according to this question is that we want to look at the total sales revenue for each product category. So when you look at our table here, the header of the data set here, then we look for product category, and that is this is product category. So we drag the product category to our row, and then you have the summary here. So we only have 3 product category for the company: furniture, supply, and technology. And then we are looking at sales. So let's pick sales and drag it to value. So you have the sum of the sales. Furniture was 61,000, about 610,000, office supply 482,000, and technology 773,000. That's the sums of the sales for each of the product category, and then you can see the total sales of the company. So you can see that pivot table is easy to analyze. It's easy to use for data analysis. And then looking at question 2, question 2 says, what is the total order quantity for each product category? So we are still on product category. Now what you have to do is just drag the order quantity. Now let's look for the order quantity. This is the order quantity. Drag it to the value, and then you have it. But what we want to look for is not sum. You can see here we have sum. What we want to look for is the count. So you click here, and then you look for value feed setting, and then you change it to count instead of sum. You can see we have average, maximum, and all that stuff. So but The one we want to make use of is can't. So you click on can't, and then you see we have the can't. So furniture, there are 208 orders. For office supply 556, and for technology 243. And if you look at this data set, you see that it corresponds. Now let's have it. You can see that we have about 1,000 stores there. So that is what pivot table does. That's helped us to quickly analyze. So let's continue. Now we've answered the second question, which is looking at the total order quantity for each product category. So we've seen it. And then the third question has to do with which product category are the most profitable. So we look for profit. This is profit, drag it to the value field, and then you have the sum of the profit. So you can see for furniture it's about 18,000 USD. For office supply the profit is about 68,000, and for technology the profit is about 129,000. So you can see, answering this question, we know that the most profitable product category is technology. So let's go. We are still using pivot table to analyze and to answer these questions. And then answering question 4. So what is the average unit price for each product category? So we look for unit price, drag it to the value, and then you change the settings. What we want to see is average. It's giving us sum, so you change the settings to average, and then you select average, and then you have the average for each of the product category. For furniture 116, for office supply 42, and for technology 180 USD, and then the grand total is about 91. So then looking at question 5, it said what is the total profit generated from each customer segment? Now I will not want to have that here, so let's create another pivot table so that we can answer that question 5. Question 5 says we want to look at each customer segment this time around. So I'll just have it here. I'll click here and I'll go to my insert, click on pivot table, and then my data is automatically highlighted. So I have this. Now this time around we are looking at the the customer segment. We are looking at customer segment. So come here, look for your customer segment, and then this is customer segment. Drag it to the row, and then the question we want to answer there is profit. So look for profit and drag it to the values, and then you have the sum. So you can see that the segment we have the consumer, the corporate, the home office, and the small business, and then we have the sum of their profit. So you can see that from this data set now, the consumers, the profit is about 44,000 and all the rest. So let's move to question 6. Question 6 says which customer segment contributes the most to sales revenue? And then we only have to pick our sales. And then drag it to the value, and then you have the sums. So from here we will see that the customer segment that contributed most to sales revenue is the corporate, with about 674,000 USD to sales. So this is it. And then looking at this is another question that we have to answer. Question 7. So which ship mode is the most commonly used? Now I want to create another table because I will not want to have it here. So let me just create the table and have it here. So I'll go to my insert tab, click on pivot table, and then this time around let me highlight all my data set. So I'll click here, shift control arrow down, then arrow right, then everything is highlighted. Then I'll click OK. So I'll go to my to see the questions now. Now the question we want to answer is that we want to look at the shift mode that is most commonly used. So look for, this is the shift mode, drag it to the row, and then look for the order quantity, drag it to the values, and then change the settings to count instead of change it to count instead of sum, and then you have it. So from here you can see that it's clear that these are the ship mode, delivery truck, express air, and regular air. And then delivery mode are about 132, the express air 107, and then we see that regular air contributed most to the ship mode with 768 orders through regular air. And then looking at other questions, said which year has the highest number of order quantity, sales, and profit. So let me have another table because I want you to really understand. I don't want to mix it together. So let me have another pivot table here, and then I will simply go to my insert tab, click on pivot table, and then my data is automatically highlighted. So this time around what I want to get is the year. So I'll take my year, the date, the order date, and then I'll drag it to the row. And then what we are looking for here is, of course, order quantity, sales, and profit. So I'll pick the order quantity, put it here, change the settings to count. That's what we need for order quantity. Then sales, put it here. What we need for sales is the sum. And then for profit, put it here also. What we need for profit is the sum also. So from here you see that in 2008 the quantity or the order quantity is 8, no sales, no profit. Then 2009, 10, 11, and 12, and we see all the profit, all the sales for that year, and the profit, and of course the order quantity as they appear. And of course, lastly, looking at our question, said what are the total sales, profit, and other quantity for the entire data set? So it's very clear now. From what we have answered here, we can see that this is the sum of sales. This is the total sales, about 1.8 million, and then this is the order quantity, 1007. This is the sum of the total profit, 216,000, and then I think that's the entire thing. Sales, this is the sales, profit, this is the profit, and other quantity, this is it. So you can see that we have actually answered all the questions, and without writing any formula, just drag and drop, and then you have your data and all your questions analyzed and answered. So that is where I want to stop for now. If you enjoyed this video, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.